This is gonna be good.
Live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Hey, what are we doing? We made it to Wednesday. Oh my goodness. What do you say we get this thing started? Welcome to the show. My name is Steve. She ain't got money, clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild and freaky. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. She talks kind of lazy, people think she's crazy, her life is just a misery. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. There's something about a hand holding mine, it's a feeling that's fine, and I just gotta say, really got a magical spell, and it's working so well, I just can't get away. I'm a lucky fella, I just gotta tell her that I'm in love her endlessly. Because love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. Oh my goodness. Here we are, you and I together today. Thank you so much for watching on social media and on YouTube today. Appreciate it. Something about a head holding mine, it's a feeling that's fine, and I've just gotta say, it's really got a magical spell, and it's working so well, I just can't get away. I'm a lucky fella, I just gotta tell her that I love her endlessly. Because love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. Oh yeah. Whitney's going every place she's been, and nobody knows like me. If you're better, you will never forget her, and nobody knows like me. And nobody knows like me. Oh, what a great way to get the show started today. Edison Lighthouse, Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes. How are you doing today? Are you doing okay? I am so glad to have you along with me on our show today. It's America's Songbook. Oh, what is this? There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Now listen. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads when they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Now listen, all the sounds of the earth, they're like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, thank you all so much. Going back to the great Oklahoma soundtrack from the days gone by. Let's do some Bobby V. What do you say? Kick it in one gear here. My tears are what? Let's go back, shall we? My tears are falling, 'cause you have taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I gotta say. Take good care of my baby. Please don't ever make her blue. Just tell her that you love her. Make sure you're thinking of her and everything you say and do. Oh, take good care of my baby. Now don't you ever make her cry. Just let her love surround her, that rainbow all around her. Don't let her see a cloudy sky. Once upon a time, that little girl was mine. If I'd been true, I know she'd never be with you. So take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Come on! Take good care of my baby. Just be as kind as you can be. And if you should discover that you don't really love her, just send my baby back home to me. Here we go. Take good care of my baby. I love that song. Bobby V on our show today. We love that song so much. Thank you so much for Dan watching today. Also, Mary Lou said she wanted to hear that one as well, so that one is for you. We did have a request today. Late great Glenn Campbell. My friend Paul wanted to hear this one today. Southern nights. Have you ever felt those southern nights? Free as a breeze, not to mention the trees, whistling tunes that you know as a love song. Southern nights, just as good even when you close your eyes. I apologize. Anyone who say he has found a better way, yeah. Woo! Come on now. Southern skies. Have you ever known a southern sky? Its precious and beauty lies just beyond the eye. It goes running through your soul like a story told of old, old man. He and his dog has walked that old land. Every flower touched his cold hand as they slowly walked by. The weeping willow did cry for joy. Oh, that joy. All right, sing it with me. Here we go. Toussaint wrote that song. Glenn Campbell made it a big hit. God rest his soul. We miss Glenn Campbell with all our hearts for sure. You know, another great song was a big crossover hit by a gentleman by the name of B.J. Thomas. And if you remember back on the radio, it's lonely out tonight, and the feeling just got right for a brand new love song. Somebody done somebody wrong song. Here we go. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? Make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Melody so sad that it makes everybody cry. A real hurting song about love that's gone wrong, 'cause I don't want to cry all alone. Sing it with me now, come on. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song, and make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Oh yeah. Everybody cry. A real hurting song about love that's gone wrong, 'cause I don't want to cry all alone. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? Make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song, and make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song, make me feel at home while I miss my baby, while I miss my baby. Won't you play another somebody done somebody? I just love that song. One of my favorite songs from Mr. B.J. Thomas many, many years ago. God rest his soul. Here we are Wednesday together. So good to have you along for the ride today. We got a few birthdays coming up today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And my special thanks to my wonderful sponsor now. Going on 2 years this month, Linked Senior. Visit linkedsenior.com. You want to get your community hooked up with the latest in distribution. Maybe you have some folks that maybe can't get outside of the room, so you want to bring news and information and entertainment like this to their room. You can do it with Linked Senior. Go to linkedsenior.com and check it out. We'd love for you all to check that out. It's absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot to put this little art piece up on the wall here behind me, so I'm going to do it on the fly right now. What is today? Today is a very special day. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. All right. Now it's up to the equipment to catch up. So we've got to say a special shout out today is National did I say National? Today's National Watermelon Day. Can you believe that? Did you know that watermelon is about 92% water, if you can believe that? No wonder it's so refreshing. And many people enjoy it this time of the year. It's summertime. I know some pool parties in Oklahoma, which is where I'm from, people would literally, they would bring over like several watermelons and they would put them in the pool. And that's where they stayed cool, in the pool. And in the bottom, because it would sink down. Some of them would float, depending on what kind of it is. Anyway, people have been enjoying this tasty treat since ancient Egypt. And it's said that the watermelon cultivation began in the Nile Valley, if you can believe that, in the early 2nd millennium BC. The seeds were even found in King Tut's tomb, if you can believe that. Watermelon seeds, right? So August 3rd, we celebrate the ancient berry, a feast of juiciness and deliciousness today. National Watermelon Day. Take advantage of it today. Get yourself some. Oh, it's so much fun. One of the great artists of the era was an artist by the name of Judy Collins, who most recently did something on YouTube and on TV, and we'll never forget the incredible courage that she had. She suffered bouts in the past, but here's that song made famous by the great Judy Collins. Bows and flows of angel hair, ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I look at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things, what could have done? The clouds sink in my way. I looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds illusions I recall. I really don't know how at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, dizzy dancing when you feel, when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. Leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you can, don't let 'em know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from win or lose, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud, saying I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. Shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life like both sides now, from win or lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Judy Collins on the show today. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Speaking of great entertainers, speaking of wonderful entertainers, how many of you guys know who this guy is right here? Take a look at this guy right here. I know, right? Black and white picture. That's your first hint right there. This guy right here was with a group by the name of the Grassroots. In 1968, they had a song called Midnight Confessions. Plus, they had like 13 other big, huge hits. This guy right here, Eric Michael Kantz, born in August 1st, 1946. This guy was better known as Rick Koontz. He was the drummer for the American rock and roll band The Grassroots from like 1966 to 1972. He worked with noted Wrecking Crew member Hal Blaine. He played drums later on. Unfortunately, we saw him pass in 2011 at the young age of 64 years old. Today, we remember the late Ricky Koontz, born in 1947. And you know, we would have to do a grassroots song. We haven't done one in a while. So what do you say we go back in the hands of time and do that very hit? Let's go back, shall we? One of those songs that puts a smile on your face. You know what I mean? Here we go.
Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win.
It's just a matter of time before you make up your mind
And give all the love that you've been hiding.
It's just a question of when.
I told you time and again,
I'll get all the
love that you've been denying. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you've got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win.
You say you'll never be mine, darling, you come at a time. I'll taste all the love that you've been hiding. It's just a question of time before you make up your mind and give all the love that you're denying.
You're looking for love
In all the wrong places.
looking for love.
Gotta get you, girl. Gonna save your heart.
Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you've got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win. Love is gonna win. It's just a matter of time before you make up your mind and give all the love that you've been hiding. Just a question of when. I told you time and again, I'll get all the love you've been denying. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you gotta get it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you gotta get it. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win.
Happy birthday to a late great Ricky Coots on our show today. Happy birthday to you, and many, many more of the great songs that he helped do, especially with the Wrecking Crew and the help of Hal Blaine too as well. Coming up right after this, we have our trivia on the way. Hang on, we're going to do that right now. We love this 70s song. We get a lot of requests for it right here.
Stars won't come out if they know that you're alive, 'cause they couldn't match the glow in your eyes. And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy, trying hard to win me first prize. Oh, my Candida, we could make it together. Further from here, girl, the better. Where the air's fresh and clean. My Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead you. Promise life will be sweeter, 'cause it says so in my dreams. The future is so bright. The gypsy told me so last night. She said she saw children playing in the sunshine. There, you and I, in a house, baby, no lie. All these things were yours and they were mine.
Oh, my goodness. Time now. Time now to play trivia today. We do this each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For those of you who have not played trivia with us before, it is so very, very easy. All we do is just give you the trivia questions. You've got 3 choices. Today we're doing the best of trivia today. So the best of trivia means that we've actually played it before. And for those of you who've been with us for any stretch of period of time over the past 2 years here on SSTV, you might know this one. But for those of you who've never seen this before, it's easy. Multiple choice. We ask the questions. At the end, we'll ask how you did, all right? By the way, before I do so, I want to do a shout out to Mom. Mom watches the show. I had no idea that my mom actually... I set up on her phone for the show to pop up whenever I come on the air, and Mom watches the show every day. Mom, I love you. I hope you're doing okay. Mom's been dealing with a bout of COVID, and she's doing better. Hopefully she's able to get out of there this week. She's going nuts. She called me up. She goes, I'm going crazy here. I can't stand being in the box. I know what you mean. And if you all remember 2 years ago when the COVID thing hit, everybody was in the box. So anyway, I want to send my love out to my mom today, and hopefully she can get out of her box this week and be with the land of the living. Because if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where did the pineapple plant originate from? Was it Hawaii? Was it South America? Or was it the Philippines? We're talking about the old pineapple plant. I don't know about you, but I'm very partial to pineapples. I love pineapples. Probably my favorite thing on a pineapple is on pizza. I know that seems crazy. I love it. I love a good pineapple pizza. You can't go wrong with a pineapple pizza. So is it Hawaii, South America, or the Philippines? We're talking about the pineapple. Where did it originate? Where do you think? If you said South America, you thought Hawaii, didn't you? Pineapple is indigenous to South America and is said to originate between southern Brazil and Paraguay. Spanish introduced it to Hawaii later on. And yes, that is history right there. All right, next question here. What does, I'm going to mispronounce this word, tiramisu translate to in English? Tiramisu. We're not tearing my suit. But tiramisu, what does tiramisu translate to in English closest? Is it a pick-me-up? Is it I want more? Or is it a new dessert? Pick-me-up, I want more, or a new dessert? What does tiramisu translate to in English? See if you get this one right, all right? Good luck to you. Correct answer is pick-me-up. Right. There you go. Tiramisu, pick-me-up, translates an Italian pick-me-up, cheer me up, or lift me up, not physically, but verbally. Whilst it says the dessert originated from Italy, the exact origin is disputed amongst Italian regions of where tiramisu came from. And no, you're not tearing my suit. It's tiramisu. And it is delicious and literally rich. Most commonly, what are the 2 main ingredients of bubble and squeak? I love this question. We asked this last year, and many of you were like, what? I've never heard of bubble and squeak. What is that? Is it carrot and onion? Is it potato and onion? Or is it potato and cabbage? For a lot of you ladies who actually did a lot of cooking back in the day, you're going to know the answer to this one. Most commonly, what are the 2 main ingredients of bubble and squeak? Carrot and onion, potato and onion, or is it potato and cabbage? Everybody likes a little cabbage in the house right before the neighbors show up. Correct answer is potato and cabbage. There was your hint. Traditionally, bubble and squeak is made with the leftover vegetables from a roast dinner. The main ingredients are usually potato and cabbage, but this can, of course, vary depending on your neck of the woods and what you're cooking in your crock pot and what's left over, right? Next question. Which part of the following ingredients is not typically part of the English breakfast? Is it eggs, pancakes, or sausages? What do you think? The following ingredients is not typically part of an English breakfast. Is it eggs, pancakes, or sausage? See if you get this one right. Good luck to you. Many of you might know the answer to some of you. This will probably throw you off. If you said pancakes, you had it right. Yeah, pancakes are not. Traditional English breakfast typically includes bacon, sausage, and eggs. Other cooked foods, however, pancakes are not included. There you go. All right, what does the Scoville scale measure? The Scoville scare. The scale. We haven't quite made it to October yet. Then it'll be scare. Is it water retention? Is it vitamin content? Or is it spiciness? What does the Scoville scale measure? Water retention, vitamin content, or spiciness? By the way, thank you so much to the Trivia Channel for offering these questions and answers. We really appreciate it. Scoville scale, if you said spiciness, you had it right. Spiciness. Scoville scale is measured of the heat of chili peppers and is reported in Scoville heat unit. It is a somewhat subjective measure because everybody's tolerance is totally different, right? How many of you folks out there eat food that burns you from the inside out? I'm serious. I've often wondered when people eat something hot, you see them and they're sweating to death and they're drinking water. It's like, why do you do that if you know that you're torturing yourself? Stop eating something that's so hot. And they'll go, but it's so good. But you're sweating to death. Do I need to call an ambulance? Stop. What type of food is cambozola? Cambozola. Cambozola. What kind of food is cambozola? Is it vegetable? Is it meat? Or is it cheese? Cambozola. This one threw me off the first time. I was like, I took a guess and I was totally wrong. Cambozola, is it vegetable, meat, or cheese? See if you got it right. Correct answer is cheese. Cambozola. There you go. It is cow's milk cheese. Cheese was invented in 1900 and is still produced. It's often sold as blue brie. I love blue brie cheese. It's so good. I love cheese on everything. I just love cheese. Give me more cheese. In what decade was McDonald's founded? Oh, for those of you who remember the original Whopper, was it the Whopper? And if I can remember it right, I did this a while back. 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a specially seeded bun. Ooh, I can't believe I actually remembered that. Somebody help me. I think I'm getting my brain back. I don't want to push it, though. What decade was McDonald's founded? 1940s, 1950s, or the 1960s? See if you got it right. What decade was McDonald's founded? If you said 1940s, you had it right. I know McDonald's has been around for a long time. McDonald's was founded in 1940 by brothers Richard and Maurice McDonald in California. Today, McDonald's operates in more than 100 or 190. How many countries? I think it's 100 countries. There's a McDonald's on every corner of our lives, literally. Hey, the food has actually gotten better there. In what country did the rice dish paella originate? Paella, the rice dish. Where did it originate from? Was it Germany? Was it Japan? Or was it Spain? Paella, the rice dish. Where did it originate from? Paella. Paella. I'll have some paella rice dish, please. Thank you very much. Correct answer is Spain. Spain. That's where it was. Did you get it right? Did you? So, paella was an ancient history dating back to like the 10th century. It was a modern form. It originated in the east coast of Spain, and that is where paella rice came from. All the way from Spain. Amazing, isn't it? All right, what Italian dish translates to trouser in Italian? I would like to have trouser tonight. You what? You say that in America, people will think that something is wrong. The man over at table number 8, he keeps saying that he wants trouser for dinner. I have no. Can you imagine that happening? Go to a restaurant next time, some friends, and order trouser and see what they say. I promise you, they will look at you and probably never invite you back out again. What Italian dish translates to trouser in Italian? Is it lasagna? Is it calzone? Is it frittata? I love that word. Frittata? Calzone or lasagna? The Italian dish trouser. What would you like? I'd like to have a calzone. So, the next time you go to a pizza place, tell them that you'd like to have trouser, please. And especially if there's somebody there from high school that look like you need to be assisted to the door. Calzone is an oven-baked folded pizza which originated in Naples. Calzone translates into stocking or trouser in Italian. And may I recommend that if your calzone smells like socks, I wouldn't recommend eating it. There you go. Our questions for the day, and we wrap things up. All right. How you all doing? How many of you got most of them right? Raise your hand. Be honest. I'm wondering. How many got most of them right? Did you? We got a few out there that got most of them. We got a lot of smarty pants out there. I know we do. All right. How many got half of them right? How many got half right? Half right? Not bad. Not bad. How many of you can't hold a hand up and you got half of them right? All right. How many got a couple right? And that's okay, too. How many of you didn't get any right and don't care anyway? All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. We'll do it again on Friday, right here on our Friday show. And by the way, I want to go back here before we get started back again and recognize this gentleman right here before we get back into the show. I'm going to find out how many of you guys know who this guy is right here. Take a look at this gentleman. Yeah, he needs a little bit of a shave, and that's okay. Because, see, back in 1860s, this was kind of the end thing. I know, right? Well, welcome back to the 1860s. Here we are. This guy right here, the next time you get on an elevator, you need to think this guy right here. This guy was an American industrialist, founder of the Otis elevator. Go to an elevator, most all of them will say Otis on them, at least most of them I've seen. He's the inventor of a safety device that prevents elevators from falling if the hoisting cables fail. This guy has saved a lot of lives. And by the way, it's never a good idea to get into an elevator and jump up and down. Don't do it, because the elevator will come to a stop. It won't fall, thanks to this guy, but you could thank this guy, Alicia Otis, who was born in 1811, passed away in 1861, who invented the elevator. Thank you, Otis, for making our world go up and down and up and down. And thank you for the elevator music and some of the people that have bodily odors you get into in the elevator. Happy birthday to late Alicia Otis today. Oh, my goodness. You know, speaking of great old songs and great old past, you know we got to do this one right here. We had a request from Leroy who said, you haven't done this one in a while. He says, can you do the 16-ton song? Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Some people say man is made out of mud. Poor man's made in muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. And there's 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I love my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Picked up a shovel and walked to the mine. Loaded 16 tons of number 9. Store boss said, well, bless my soul, if there's 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting in trouble was my middle name. Raised in the canebrake, old mama line. Can't no woman make no walk that line against 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Oh yeah, getting hot in here. If you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men didn't and a lot of men died. Fist of iron and the other of steel. Might one get you, well, the left one will. Against 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. And that was the end of that one right there. I just love that song. 16 tons, Tennessee Ernie Ford on our Wednesday show today. Bing Crosby, what do you say, the late great Bing Crosby song? This one goes out to Sandra watching the show today. Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar? Can't be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a mule? Mule is an animal with long funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears.
His back is brawny, but his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak.
And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule.
Or would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar? And be better off than you are?
Or would you rather be a pig?
A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He has no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude.
But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig.
Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar? And be better off than you are?
Or would you rather be a fish?
A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook.
That's all he does.
He can't write his name or read a book.
You know what?
To fool the people is his only thought. And though he's slippery, he still gets caught.
But if that sort of life is what you wish, hey, you may grow up to be a fish. Kind of jumped up, slippery kind of fish. All the monkeys are in the zoo.
Every day you'll meet quite a few.
So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. Ha! You could be swinging on that star. Oh yeah. Oh, you could. Swinging on that star together, and I'll tell you what, let's do one going way back to the land of the what? Let's do it, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up, our news update. Coming up next, what happened today in history, and our salute to Bennett. I'm taking the shade out of the sun. Whatever made me think that jump my bed.
we go.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Let's find out what happened today in history, shall we?
This day in history.
August 10th, 1977. Accused son of Sam, serial killer David Berkowitz, is arrested in Yonkers, New York. The 24-year-old postal worker is wanted for slaying 6 people and wounding 7 others in nearby New York City. John Keenan is chief of detectives for the NYPD.
He was apprehended. He was advised of his rights. He was resigned to what appears to be his fate. He made a statement, well, you got me.
Berkowitz is sentenced to 365 years in prison after confessing to the killings that panicked the Big Apple. 1969. In Los Angeles, Leno and Rosemary LaBianca are murdered in their home by members of Charles Manson's cult. They are slain a day after the cult kills movie actress Sharon Tate and 4 others in her home. 1921.
The war was won by Republicans as well as by Democrats.
Franklin D. Roosevelt is stricken with polio at his summer home on the Canadian island of Campobello. The disease paralyzes the future president for the rest of his life. 1988. An apology and compensation for Japanese Americans forced to relocate to internment camps during World War II. President Ronald Reagan signs a measure providing $20,000 payments to surviving detainees of the camps. And 1846, birth of the Smithsonian Institution, the world's largest museum complex. With a stroke of a pen, President James Polk establishes the educational and research facility based in Washington. Today in history, August 10th. Camille Bohannon, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome was of another day. I've been terribly alone, forgotten in Manhattan. Now I'm going home to the city by the bay. I left my heart San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. Happy birthday, Tony Bennett, 96 years old today, and many, many more, Mr. Tony. That one was for you. All right. I don't know about you, but isn't that a great one? All right, everybody, gather around. Steve Summers here in our Wednesday show. Hopefully putting a smile on your face wherever you may be watching the show. It's okay to have some watermelon today because, hey, it's Watermelon Day. Who can take a sunrise?
Who can take a sunrise?
Sprinkle it with dew.
Sprinkle it with dew.
Covered in chocolate with a miracle or two. The Candy Man.
The Candy Man.
Oh, the Candy ahead and try it with false teeth. Who can take tomorrow?
Who can take tomorrow?
Dip it in a tree.
Dip it in a tree.
Separate the sorrow and collect it all the cream. Candyman.
The Candyman.
Oh, the Candyman can.
The Candyman can.
Candyman can, 'cause it mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes
Everything it makes satisfying and delicious. Oh, talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat those dishes. But try it first, a little crunchy. Who can take tomorrow?
Who can take tomorrow?
Dip it in a tree.
Dip it in a tree.
Separate the sorrow and collect them all the cream. Candyman.
The Candyman.
Oh, the Candyman can.
The Candyman can.
Candyman can, 'cause it mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Makes the world taste good.
Yes, Candyman mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Makes the world taste good.
Candyman, oh, the Candyman.
Makes the world taste good.
The Candyman, oh, Candyman.
Makes the
Well,
world
thank you
taste
so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of the day today. I love you with all my heart. God bless you.
the world taste good.
I will see you back on Friday right here, okay? Take care of yourself, be good, and I will see you soon.